How billionaires pay less taxes legally. Did you know that some billionaires pay a lower percentage of taxes than middle-class people? Imagine working the entire year, receiving your salary, and paying a large portion of it in taxes. Now imagine having a fortune of tens or even hundreds of billions and still paying proportionally less in taxes. It sounds impossible, but this is exactly how the system works for some of the richest men in the world. Today we're going to see how billionaires like Elon Musk, Bill Gates, and Warren Buffett manage to pay much less in taxes completely legally. The first thing we need to understand is that billionaires don't keep their money in the bank. A large portion of their wealth is in company stocks. Examples: Tesla, Microsoft, Berkshire Hathaway. When these companies grow, the value of their shares also increases. Simple example: if you buy a stock for 100 euros and it rises to 1,000 euros, it looks like you made 900 euros. But for the government, you haven't actually made anything yet.
Why?
Because taxes only appear when you sell the stock. That's the first key point. Strategy 1: not selling stocks. Billionaires know that selling stocks means paying taxes. So they do something different. They simply don't sell. Their fortune grows, but only on paper. Wealth can increase by billions of dollars without generating immediate taxes. For example, a large part of Elon Musk's fortune comes from shares of Tesla. As long as he doesn't sell them, there is no tax on that growth. This is called unrealized gains. Strategy 2: borrowing money. Now comes the big question. If they don't sell their stocks, how do they pay for mansions, private jets, and luxury lifestyles? The answer is simple: loans. Billionaires do the following: use their stocks as collateral. Take massive loans from banks. Banks are happy to lend the money because they know these people have enormous wealth. And here's the most important detail: loans are not considered income, which means they receive millions or even billions, but they don't pay taxes on it. This strategy became famous under the name buy, borrow, die. Strategy 3: donations and foundations. Another strategy used by billionaires involves philanthropy. Famous examples include Bill Gates, Warren Buffett. Much of their donations go to the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation. These foundations fund projects in health, education, and poverty reduction. But there is also a tax benefit. Large donations can reduce taxes. In other words, they support social causes, while also lowering their tax burden. The buy, borrow, die system. Let's put everything together.
Buy.
Buy assets and stocks.
Borrow.
Take loans using those assets as collateral.
Die.
When wealth passes to heirs, in some countries there are more favorable tax rules. The result? Billionaires can live for decades with enormous wealth while paying relatively little tax compared to the size of their fortune. It's important to remember one thing: these strategies are legal. They are part of the rules of the tax system, but they also raise an important debate. Was the system designed to favor those who are already extremely rich? In your opinion, should this change, or is it simply part of the game of money? If you enjoyed this video and want to better understand how money, business, and billionaires really work, subscribe to the channel for more content.